Let's just start the show. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the MLB main slate video. That's right, I'm still doing MLB videos, guys, this late in the year. I figured, why not? I got to stay up for the showdown tonight for NBA, so I'm waiting for the starting lineups. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment down below. And if you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I apologize for the camera. The cord for my other camera is fucking broken. Of course it is, right? If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, guys. I'm telling you. So I'm using the freaking camera on my laptop here. So I do apologize for the video quality of the show, but that won't affect the fire picks I'm going to bring you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Schroeder's running around here somewhere. Schroeder got a clean bill of health from the vet yesterday, so that's always a good thing. They said he's the perfect specimen, and I'm like, vet, don't tell him that because he's already got an ego. So now all I've heard from Schroeder is how much of a perfect specimen he is, right, Schroeder? Yeah. So this is Schroeder Skywalker, the host of the show. You want to stretch? Go ahead, stretch. All right, there's a stretch. Look at him. He's all perfect specimen, aka the perfect specimen. So the vet says that for a cat his age, he's like 6 years old. He's got the health of a kitten. So I'm happy about that. He's happy about that. But yeah, guys, hopefully you're doing good in MLB. NFL, we crushed it tonight, so that was fun. MLB, I gotta be honest with you guys. I haven't hit yet this week. Total transparency, I have not hit this week, guys. Like, how is this fucking possible? Now, I know there's only 4-game slates and all this shit, but that's no excuse. I'm playing the right place. So I can't say, oh, why didn't I fucking stack the Rangers in Seattle tonight? Because that wasn't the right move, but it ended up paying off. I went Angels, Dodgers, and the Giants. And it wasn't good enough on a 4-game slate because those guys are so chalky. So hopefully you guys are doing better than me. Hopefully you guys are checking out. I did a podcast with Damon Jackson for the UFC. We talked a lot. We talked a lot about not just about UFC and fighting. We talked about real life shit, about losing our brothers and all that stuff. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please, for fuck's sake, do me a kindness and go check out that video, man. It's only got like 150 views. I know you guys are better than that. So it says, what's happening? Go check out the podcast, man. It was awesome. But yeah, Damon Jackson and I just chilling, just shooting the shit. It was a lot of fun. But I'll keep you guys updated on the next guest. I'm hoping to bring on everybody. Not just UFC fighters, but just personalities of all kinds. So again, hit that subscribe button, guys. You never know what you get with the Skywalker DFS show. And let's shout out the super thankses. So down below, show them, Schroeder. Down below, there's a heart with a thanks next to it. If you want to throw a couple dollars in the tip jar for Schroeder and I, now we got to buy a fucking new cord for that camera. I don't know where I'm going to find it. My wife got me the HD camera for Christmas, and then Smokin' Joe came in here. This is why I can't have Smokin' Joe on the show. He's 125 pounds. He went to the vet today. He's fine. Just turned 1. He's 125 pounds. This dog he's a puppy, so he's everywhere, knocking everything over. Totally leveled my computer, my desk, everything leveled to the ground. My studio gone. So that's why the camera broke. That's why the cord broke. So yeah, guys, if you want to throw us a tip down below, it's much appreciated. You get a special shout out on the next video. And show him, Schroeder, you get a special message from Schroeder and myself. Look at Schroeder's eye because of this camera. It looks all like glassy, and God, this camera sucks. Anyways, let's shout out yesterday's or the last video, which was yesterday's NFL video. We got $10, Schroeder, from Jaime Segovia. He says, thanks, still new here, but always busy at work, but try to come on as much as I can. Love being a member. Thanks for all you do. Hi, May. I say hi, May, because here in California, we say the proper Spanish names. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Hey man, work's got to come first, family comes first, and then DFS comes. So I totally get it, dude. And love having you as a family member. And thank you. God bless you. May the DFS gods bring you plenty of takedowns. Thank you so much for that $10 super thanks, man. Then we got Jimmy. Jimmy's always donating. $5 super thanks. Thanks in advance because I know tonight will be better after a couple of downers. It was for NFL. We did really good in NFL, but the members did win in MLB, guys. Just because I lost doesn't mean they lost, right? But thank you so much, Jimmy, for the $5 super thanks. Every little bit helps. It's all going toward. I'm getting a wait till this camera I buy, guys. You guys are gonna pay for this camera, so it's all going to the camera. And Schroeder, of course. We all know Schroeder's got the child support. Schroeder's got 20 babies, mamas. No, 25, right? 26. Oh, it's 26 now. When did this happen? Okay, well, all right. Oh, I'll forget about it for now. We're gonna talk later. All right, because this is getting really out of control. He's got kittens all over the Bay Area. So thank you so much, Jimmy, for the Schroeder Fund. We really appreciate it, brother. And then we got Mr. Ledette every single damn day. I appreciate it, man. He says, I'm rolling with Skywalker Space and the DFS Club. Win, lose, or draw. The DFS Club is pretty awesome. Our time will come soon enough. Let's have some fun and get this money. That's what it's all about. I love that big D energy you're bringing, Jeremy. And I love the positivity, dude, because over the last 2 months, yeah, it's been a rough week for me, but personally, over the last 2 months, trust me, Mrs. Skywalker is very happy with the bank account. So, you can't win every day like that. Even I even told the members, I'm like, this isn't normal, so have fun. It's not normal to win this much in every day. So thank you so much, Jeremy, for the $2 dono. Really appreciate it, my dude. Mr. Ron Gilmore just says, thanks. Ron, you must be a new viewer. I don't recognize you, but thank you so much, dude, for the $2 super thanks. And every single comment gets a reply from me. Everybody. Most YouTubers don't reply to their comments. I think it's an asshole move. It's lazy. They don't give a fuck about their viewers. Everybody gets a reply. But when you get a super thanks, you get a special reply from Schroeder. So thank you, Mr. Gilmore, for the $2 dono. It's going to a great cause, obviously. We just found out about Schroeder's extra baby mama. My goodness, man. And Catcher, what a delight you've been. $1.99 super thanks. Catcher's one of our newer DFS Club members, but I mean, it's like Catcher's been here the whole time. Catcher's personality, his positivity, what he brings to the family. It's just a blessing. So thank you so much, Catcher. Thank you to everybody, man. I couldn't do this without you guys. And excuse the mess behind me. Again, the fucking camera, right? I can't do nothing with it. So thank you guys. It goes a long way. I really appreciate it. And I haven't slept in 2 fucking days. So I got bags under my eyes. Look at that baggage under my eyes, guys. 2 days. I got 3 sports going on. I'm waiting for the fucking Warriors Wizards lineups to come out. So I'm saying up for that for the DFS Club so we can take down and win some money tonight, guys. So let's see how the club's been doing, man. It seems like it's been forever, but it hasn't. It's been a day since I've seen you guys. We'll start out with AG, my assistant. So if you're a new member, AG's there to greet you at the door, welcome you, show you where to go, all that good stuff. Got a 209 on FanDuel. Very nice. Turn 6x value. Chendo, Mr. Chendo won $50 here, came in 12th. Won another 50 here. Very nice, dude. And Mr. Big Don. I brought Big Don in, man. I had to. This guy's a shark. I want sharks in the DFS Club. I want winners. And that's exactly what Big Don is, man. Look at it. He put 224 in the pot, won 1,676. Now, Don's on a heater. All right. Big Don's on a heater. Won 1,500 here. Won 176 here. Very nice, dude. And Dave 64K has been on just another level. $300 winner here came in third in baseball. Ultimate Blue came in 13th. Oh, sorry, 12th. My apologies. Came in 12th. Very nice, dude. And then again, Big Don, $1,500. Very nice. Very nice. Brandon Woodruff's clutch, man. That was a no-brainer that day. But shout out to Big Don. 2 days in a row. 2 big wins, man. Crush 5588. He says a little takedown this afternoon. They had a little slate this afternoon, so very nice, dude. That's what's up. 25x value, and then Don again. I mean, what's going on, Big Don? Shout out to you, brother. He says small W in MLB tonight, but still 16th and 23rd. That's what's up, man. Then we got some NFL winners, guys. Mr. Parrish won 113 tonight. Mr. Parrish goes all in, man. Like I said, we got people that play 150 lines. We got people that play 3, like myself. I just play 3. Big Don again. NFL. Big Don. I didn't see this till now, bro. Congratulations on that first out of 12th. 150 and then 175 cent in this one. It's showdowns, man. Ricky Blue Eyes has been amazing. Great addition to the family. Very nice, dude. 4 out of 7 winners there. Dave 64K MLB win. Came in 14th, won $200. My man Julio. Julio has also won since he's last 2 months just from my lineups. He told me he's won $15,000 in the last 2 months just from using my lineups. 15K. So shout out to Julio, man. Dave won again. I know Dave. Came in 5th, won 375, man. Congratulations to all the winners of the DFS Club. That's just our Hall of Fame. That ain't even all the winners. We crushed it in NFL tonight, guys. If you want to come join the family, I'll make this quick. Just go to dfsclub.com. Go to the website. Come check us out. You got my brother, DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS. We're approaching 700 members. By the time NBA gets here, we're going to have 1,000. And that's called a hostile takeover. We're going to take over the whole damn industry. And why wouldn't we? We're $14 a month, guys, for every sport. You get every sport. Go to the website. You think I'm full of shit? Come check out our winners. We got them right here on the slideshow. And then after you're done doing that, go ahead and click the join now button. There we go. Look at the website. So damn busy. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS, so Schroeder and I get credit. We really appreciate that. And then we cover prize picks. Most importantly, guys, we do the members only podcast exclusively the DFS Club 1 hour before lock, where we break down the slate, and that's when the final decisions are made. And those are crucial for NFL and especially for NBA, man. And look at these plans, guys. Bronze, silver, gold plans, and 3-day passes. The more you pay up, the more you save. Our yearly plans are cheaper than everybody else's monthly plans, and they're just not just for NFL. We got you for every single sport, guys. You get, but check this out. Like I said, the podcast, you get all my lineups, ownership, projections, all the freaking tools you're going to need. Top stacks, top pitchers, top core plays, the podcast, lineups, everything, guys. It's almost impossible not to be successful in the long run. So come check us out, guys. DFSclub.com. Don't you dare be sour. Stop losing and feel the power. There we go. There's a new one for you guys. I might start using that one now. Leave it to me. I'll figure some new fucking thing to say. But yeah, guys, DFSclub.com. Come check us out, man. All right. So we have a huge fucking slate. We're talking 14 games, I believe. Let's bring it up here. 14 gamer. So starts at normal time. One game is in it looks like only one game is having weather concerns. I was kind of concerned about that with the hurricane, but it looks like it moved to the coast. So, and shout out to you, to those of you that survived the hurricane, man. Throw it up one time. I'm glad you're okay. Lots of people watching from Florida, from the South, worldwide. A lot of Ireland viewers. I already talked about that. I have a lot of viewership from Ireland for some reason, but shout out to everybody, man, worldwide. So, Phillies in Washington, it says rain, but tonight before, so we'll just break it down real quick. 5.2 for the Phils, 4 for the Nationals, 64 degrees. Winds are gusting in at 12 miles an hour. Seems like all the Philly games lately, the wind's been blowing in. 5.2 for the Phillies, 4 for the Nats. Noah Syndergaard against Anibal Sanchez. Then we got Baltimore at the Yankees, 63 degrees. Winds blowing in at 7, 3.7 for Baltimore, 5 for the Yankees. Jordan Lyles versus Domingo Germain. The Yankees are just always one of those stacks. Like, if I don't know where to go to, I'm just stacking them. Next up, we got Boston at Toronto, 59 degrees in the dome, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, The Rock says. 3.6 for Boston, 5.1 for Toronto. That's a hefty total. Nick Pivetta against Alek Manoah. Then we got Minnesota. Shout out to my Minnesota viewers versus Detroit. In Detroit, 62 degrees, 6-mile-an-hour winds. It's kind of swirling. We're going to have 3.9 for Minnesota, 3.3 for Detroit. Joe Ryan versus Tyler Alexander. Then we got Kansas City at Cleveland, partly cloudy, 63 degrees. Winds blowing in at 10 miles an hour, and I got a tail blowing in my face right now, cat tail. 3.4 for the Royals, 3.7 for Cleveland. Man, those winds blowing in are deadly, man. 10-mile-an-hour winds from right field. Brady Singer versus Aaron Savale. We got the Mets at Atlanta. 72 degrees, mostly cloudy. Atlanta, hopefully my family and friends in Atlanta, hopefully that storm don't hit you guys. But man, that's pretty warm for this time of year. 3.4 for the Mets, 3.2 for Atlanta, and winds are gusting out the center field at 12 miles an hour. But you got a couple of aces on the mound. We got Jacob deGrom against Max Fried. But man, is that good hitting weather. Then we got Miami at Milwaukee in the dome. It's cold this time of year in Milwaukee. 2.7 for Miami, 3.5 for Milwaukee. Sandy Alcantara versus Corbin Burns. Another good pitching duel here. Then we're going to have Tampa Bay at Houston in the dome. I don't know if they'll have the roof open or not yet. We got Drew Rasmussen records against Framber Valdez. Vegas does not have an applied total there. Then we got Pittsburgh at St. Louis, clear 66 degrees. Winds blowing directly in from center field at 7 miles an hour. 3.2 for Pittsburgh, 4.5 for St. Louis. St. Louis clinched the division. Congratulations to you, St. Louis Cardinal fans. John Ovidio, what is that, like ovulating? You know how ladies ovulate? Was that Johan ovulation? I don't know how to pronounce that, guys. 6K versus Jake Flaherty at 7-4. Then we got Texas at the Angels, clear 70 degrees, winds blowing out at 6 miles an hour. 70, that's cold for LA, man. Vegas does not have an applied total here. We're going to have Glenn Otto versus Reed Detmers. We're moving on to the later games, guys. We got the White Sox at San Diego, partly cloudy, 69. That's what she said. Degrees. Winds kind of swirling at 6 miles an hour. 3 for the White Sox, 4.2 for the Cardinals. Here we fucking go. For the Padres, Davis Martin versus Yu Darvish at 10-1. Yu Darvish, that looks like a good spot for him. So many good pitchers, and we're going to go over all of them, guys. Then we got the A's at Seattle. Vegas does not have an applied total yet. 63 degrees. Winds are blowing in from left field at 6 miles an hour. We got Ken Walla Marmaduke, 5.8K. I don't know how to pronounce it. Versus Logan Gilbert at 8-4. The A's almost got no hit tonight. Shohei had it going until he had 8.2, and then the A's broke up the no-hitter, man. I'm an A's fan, but I wanted to see Shohei get the fucking no-hitter. What are you going to do? Colorado at the Dodgers, clear 71 degrees. 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing out the center. This should be an ass whooping if the Dodgers put out their starters. But we're going to have Chad Kuhl against Clayton Kershaw. And last but not least, we're going to have Arizona at San Francisco. Winds blowing out, always in San Francisco. Merrill Machine Gun Kelly versus Alex Corn on the Cob. And that's it for the totals. That's it for the weather. So just one weather game we got to worry about. Other than that, day before, night before looks pretty good. So let's bring up Draft Dashboard, guys, and let's go over the pitchers first, and then we'll go to just some one-offs that I like, and then I'll go over the top stacks. How's that? So let's get it. First up, we got Sandy Alcantara, the most expensive pitcher on the slate, almost. But going up against Milwaukee, he's 10-9. He pitches deep into games, man. That's just what he does. 7 innings, 9 innings, and 8 innings in his last 3. It was kind of rough for him going there for a little bit, but the last 2 games he's looked pretty good. Is he my first choice? No, but he's in play. Yeah, because Milwaukee does strike out a lot. So 10.9K, just something to think about. Framber Valdez at 10-7 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is just one of them pesky teams. And I don't trust this manager with these Houston pitchers. He'll pull them after 5. No problem. He'll do it. But Valdez has a good ceiling. He had a 41-3 games ago. Last time against Tampa Bay, he's actually done pretty good his last 2 times against Tampa. 30 and a 21 in his last 2. And I think the key to taking down on this slate, guys, there's so many good pitchers. You have to get the pitching right. I think that's going to be the key. It's not going to be the hitters. I think it's getting the pitchers right. Corbin Burns at 10-5. I'm not, it's a great matchup versus Milwaukee. It is. But Corbin Burns has been rough lately, man. Rough. So I'd rather get to you, Darvish, here at 10-1 against the White Sox, man. White Sox have nothing to play for. And Yu Darvish has been outstanding lately, man. Last 2 against the White Sox, a 27 and a 34. Because last 3 games, man, 26, 32, 35. Let's go back last 5, 19 and a 34. So I see 3 30s there, 3 30s in his last 5. So I might just start with Yu Darvish at 10.1K. Clayton Kershaw has a cush matchup against Colorado on the road. He's been pitching 6 innings. Even though they've clinched, you got to kind of keep your pitcher stretched out. At the same time, you don't want him to get hurt. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. But Kershaw's still been going 6 or 7 innings. 7 innings 3 games ago, then 6 and 6, 23, 32, 28 in his last 3. So what do you think, Schroeder? What do you think about Clayton Kershaw against Colorado? Looks pretty good, right? Not so much? I don't know. Schroeder says, talk to me when we get to bats. I talk about home runs. All right, Schroeder. We'll do that. Then we got Alek Manoah at home. He pitches a lot better at home. Going up against Boston. Yeah, they've been hot, but that's in Fenway, man. They're at this ballpark in Toronto. He's 9.1K. I think he's a fine option. Pitches 6 to 7 innings in his last 3 starts. The history against Boston, first 2 not too good, a 15 and a 19, but the last 3, the recent ones, that's what we care about, right? 25, 20, and a 31. So for 9-1, I think there's some value with Manoah. Max Fried against the Mets. I love it because the Mets don't score runs. They just don't. Those of you that stack the Mets know what I'm talking about. It's good hitting weather, though. So just keep that in your mind. And Max Fried's one of these pitchers that does have a scary floor. 22, a 13. Don't want that. 18. Don't really want that either. We can get an 18 out of a 7K pitcher. 27 and then a 9. But it's the Mets. So I like the matchup. I just don't like the weather. It's one of the better hitting environments on the slate. Joe Ryan against Detroit. Yeah, you can take a shot here at 8-6. He had a rough outing last outing. 4 innings pitched, only 9 DraftKings points, man. But he's done really well against the Tigers, guys. 28, 26, and a 37 in his last 3. He's only 8-6. So I probably it's close between him and Max Fried right now for me. It's very close. Aaron Saval's in play against Kansas City because it's Kansas City, guys. They're not scoring any runs. They're not doing anything. But Saval, just a DraftKings play only. I want to go FanDuel because his last 3 games, he's only pitched 5 innings twice, 2 out of his last 3. We want that 6-inning quality start bonus. But DraftKings, I think he's okay. Domingo Germain, like, what are they doing here? He's 1 inning, 2 innings, and 5 innings because he's getting his ass lit up. It's against Baltimore, but for some reason, he's dominated Baltimore. So maybe we get him a low ownership at 7-6. I like the price tag. I don't like what he's been doing lately, but the price tag. And look at this history against Baltimore, guys. 24, 29, 26, 17, 17. So nothing lower than a 17. I like Jermaine here at 7-6, man. Jacob deGrom fucked everybody last slate at 11-7. It was on an early slate. Thank God, because I didn't play it. But yeah, I went 4 innings, three draft. That's not DeGrom like at all. It's a good matchup because Atlanta does strike out a lot. Atlanta's dangerous. I get it. But look at this history against Atlanta, man. 24, 36, 35, 26, 30. Like, yeah, DeGrom all day at 11-7. He's going to get lots of ownership too. He always does. Brady Singer's in play. 8.2K against Cleveland. He's been amazing this year. Nobody saw this coming either. Last 3 games, 7 innings, 6 innings, 7 innings pitched. 29, 24, 29 DraftKings points. 8.2K. Kind of like him better in the 7K range, but it is Cleveland, so we'll give him a break. And I always like pitching Merrill Machine Gun Kelly against the Giants. He's only 8K, which is very cheap. He owns the Giants, guys. 25, 26, 34, 20, 19 in his last 5 just against the Giants. So I love Machine Gun Kelly at 8K. Jake Flaherty, GPP spot because it's against Pittsburgh, right? And he's cheap. He's 7.4K. Crazy upside, but a crazy fucking floor too at the same time. He can get you a negative. He did it 3 games ago. Game before last, he only got 7. So I like the Pittsburgh matchup. That's the only reason why he's GPP worthy. And then Tyler Alexander, I don't mind taking a shot here against a Minnesota team that just has their wins out of their sails, it seems like. He's only 5-1. 5-1, guys. Last 3 against them, 16, 6, and a 21. If he can get you double-digit fantasy points, that's all you need for 5-1. But at the same time, I think pitching's what's going to be king here and what's going to take down. So I think you load up on expensive pitchers, get your 2 expensive pitchers, then work it out. At this time of the year, there's so much value because a lot of guys are being called up from the minors, and they're like bare minimal with great upside. So stack up the expensive pitchers and then work your lineups around that. So let's start off at first base. I got some one-offs for you guys. Christian Walker looks pretty decent. He's 5 for 11 against Cobb. 3 singles, 1 double, 1 homer, and he's having an amazing season. He's only 3.8K. And out of everyone, right? Kevin Biggio, 2.5K. I told you guys I'd bring that value. He's 5 for 14 against Pavetta, guys. For some reason, Biggio's had an abysmal season, but against Pavetta, he does great. 2 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs. I say take a shot with them at 2.5. So a couple of cheap one-offs at first base. Let's go to second base. Marcus Semien. His price tag's only 4.5. He's been 5K for pretty much the last 2 months. Against Detmers, guys, he's faced him 8 times. You take a note, Schroeder, or what? He's 4 for 8 against him, 3 singles and a triple. I like it. I like the one-off spot for Marcus Semien at 4.5K. We got Tony Kemp, 2.9K, leadoff hitter for Oakland, going up against Gilbert. Look at this, guys. He's 7 for 13, batting 538, 5 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. He's not really known for his power, but he does occasionally get home runs. So I like Kemp. He's had a really good month. Yeah, great history too. Harold Castro, one off for Detroit, 2.3K. I'm bringing the value, guys. 4 for 6 against Joe Ryan, 3 singles and a double. Let's go to third base. All right, so Josh Jung, 2.6K. Dude's been amazing. He's been a blessing to this Texas Rangers organization. He's going against Detmers, who's a lefty. Dude, anytime you play Josh Jung, it's against lefties, guys. I mean, the dude's been fire, especially for the price tag at 2.6. Jose Ramirez is a one-off. I know gross, he's 6'1". It's Jose Ramirez. He was exciting the first half of the year, then just disappeared the second half, right? 6 for 13 against Brady Singer, though. That piques my interest. That's a 462 average. 4 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. So Jose Ramirez makes the cut. Josh Donaldson makes the cut at 4.4K. 7 for 15 against Lyles. 5 singles, 1 triple. Jordan, I like Donaldson. You got to pick and choose your times to play him. You get him on the right day, Josh Donaldson can win you some money. Let's go to shortstop because we won't stop and we can't stop. Right, Schroeder? Shout out to P. Diddy. Livian Soto, I've been playing this kid the last couple days. He's only 2.2K. He's been pretty good for the most part. Double-digit fantasy points, 4 out of his last 5, guys. This prospect is the real deal. He's only 2.2K. He bats tonight. So if you're going to do an angel stack, you can do a wraparound stack. So love him. 2.2K. Double-digit fantasy points. Like I said, 4 of his last 5, and he's crushing righties right now. O'Neal Cruz. Would you look at this? Look at his price tag now, guys. 5.7K. He's earned it, though. The man's earned it. 14, 15, 16, 8, and 9 in his last 5. He's only faced Flaherty twice, but he's 1 for 2 against him. But I like him because he's going up against a righty. And no one's going to want to pay 5.7 for O'Neal Cruz. So you probably get really low ownership. Same with Wander Franco. You play him against lefties. That's it. Don't ever play him against righties. You play him against lefties. He's 5K. Nobody's going to pay that. Let's go to outfield. All right. So Aaron Judge. Will this be number 62, guys? I'm willing to bank on it. He's 5 for 14 against Lyles. 1 single, 2 double, 2 home runs. I'm just going to put him in there at 6.5. His price went back up to 6.5 after getting that 1 home run. Mike Trout's been hit or miss. He's 6.2K. That's right, Schroeder. I said it. He's 0 for 2 against Otto, but it's Otto for fuck's sake. I'm going to take a shot at Trout. I mean, I'm going to look at ownership. If Judge is uber chalk, it's a good cash game play, but GPPs, I'll go Trout, especially if I'm doing an angel stack. Bryce Harper was a good one off it. Only 5.1K. He doesn't dud on you. He's 10 for 19 against Fede, guys, but 6 home runs, 3 singles, 1 double, 6 jacks against Fede. Love Bryce Harper tomorrow, guys, even in that shitty fucking weather. Kyle Schwarber, too. 3 for 4 against Fede. 1 single, 1 double, 1 homer. You can do a 2-man Schwarber Harper stack. Looks pretty good. George Springer, Jerry Springer's long lost son. He's 5K, which is, reasonable for him. 7 for 15 against Pivetta. 4 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run. He hits both lefties and righties the same. He don't discriminate. So Springer is definitely in play at 5K. Juan Carlos Stanton. I know. I just threw up in my mouth too. He's 5K on DraftKings, $1,600 cheaper on FanDuel. But against Lyles, he's 7 for 18. I'm seeing some Yankees popping, guys. I really am. 4 singles, 2 doubles, and a homer. Especially on FanDuel. He's so much cheaper over there. Alex Verdugo, 4.1K. And it's about fucking time, right? Double-digit fantasy points, 4 out of his last 5. He had a hell of a series against Baltimore. He gets Manoah. He's faced him 14 times. 7 for 14. 4 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run. I do like Verdugo as a one-off at 4-1. Mark Canha, former Oakland Athletic. He's only 4K. 4 for 10 against Max Fried. 1 Met that's actually doing something. 1 single, 1 double, and 2 home runs, which is unmarked Canha-like, but he's got 2 home runs off Max Fried. Just nobody's going to be on him. And that's for the one-offs, guys. So don't you dare be sour, because now it's time for your favorite part of the show and mine. And man, I got to get this camera fixed. This quality sucks. It's time for Schroeders Picks. So Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home runs calls, guys. I get so many emails. I get so many messages from the DFS Club. If I don't do an MLB video that night, what's Schroeder's Picks today, guys? What's Schroeder's Picks today? So we got to do Schroeder's Picks, right, Schroeder? Yeah, you got to drop that fire. Everyone's waiting for it. So who do you got for your first home run, buddy? Oh, okay. All right, I'll tell him. Thank you. Oh, and I got a kiss too. Man, you're really cheesing it up for the cameras. Schroeder's first home run call, guys. He says number 1, it's going to be Aaron Judge. He's going to get 62. All right. I like it. Good job, buddy. All right, Schroeder. Who's your second home run call? Who's going to get us another one? Number 2. Well, I'm going to go George Springer. All right. George Springer? All right. And he meowed too, so that's a really good sign. Schroeder's second home run call is none other than George Springer, Jerry Springer's long-lost son. And Schroeder, who do we got for your third home run call? This is where we really need you, dude. Who's going to get us 1 but 2 home runs? And when it's all the cat treats, the salmon treats, who you got? You guys understand that? He's like he's like Chewbacca. I'm like Han Solo. So thank goodness I understand Cat. Schroeder's 3rd home run call. Who says it's not going to get us 1 but 2 is going to be none other than Bryce Harper. Schroeder's 2 home run calls Bryce Harper. He hasn't called Bryce Harper's name in a long time, so I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. Right, dude? Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for riding with me this week, man. It's been a rough week for MLB for me this fucking week, but you know what? Such as DFS, it's that time of year too where everything's all fucked up with it's just MLB this time of year. Play lighter than what you normally do. And yeah, guys, let's get this fucking bread. I'm telling you, just be patient. It's gonna come. I'm getting another takedown before the end of the regular season. That's for damn sure. I already know that's coming. So stick with me, guys. DFSclub.com. Come join the winning team, man. We got NBA coming up. I'm waiting up tonight for NBA starters. That's not hard. I'm look at these bags and look at this luggage under my eyes. Missing that HD camera already. Get all my lineups, ownership projections, top stacks, you name it, guys. I got you. Come check us out. DFSclub.com. Make sure you click my logo so I get credit. Pick your plans, and you are in. I guarantee you will not find a better deal in the whole DFS industry, and you won't find a better community. There's no assholes in here. We all got each other's backs. We all support each other through the good times and the shit times, because there are shit times. Let me tell you. If anybody says they win every day, they're full of shit. And I'm one of them. I don't win every day. I haven't won in baseball all week. There you go. I've said it. Total transparency, guys. That's what it's all about. But I have won 12,000 this month. So there's that, right? So as long as you manage your bankroll correctly, who cares if you lose 5 days in a row? I mean, yeah, I hate it. I'm not happy. I'm pissed. I'm fucking beyond pissed. Get that cat fur off my nose. But, you got to grind it out. You got to stay the course, continue to play the right plays. In the long run, it's going to pay off. I promise you. So hang in there, guys. God bless you. God bless your family. Schroeders, you want to take them out? Oh, you got to stretch again? Okay. All right. Yeah, you're a perfect specimen right here and we got to talk about that other baby's mama. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you want to leave a couple dollars in the tip jar, Schroeder and I really appreciate it. Sorry the video is so long, guys. It's a lot of games to go over. So thank you. God bless you. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder, what do we say? Let us get the fuck out of here. We got to go buy a new cable. Schroeder, he's already out. Schroeder and I are out. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.